The World Test Championship cycle begins right here, right now on Geo Cinema. It's the West Indies that have won the toss. They've decided to bat first on this track in Dominica. And we're all set for day one.
The toss has already taken place. Craig Brathwaite, the West Indies captain, he won the toss and have decided to bat first. And there are some changes in both the sides. They brought in Rakeem Cornwall and Jomel Varikan for India. The big news is there are two young players who are making their debut in this test match. Yashasvi Jaiswal, the left-hand batter, and then Ishan Kishan as a wicket-keeper batter. It's time for Mohammad Siraj now to step up. 19th game for him. All set for the first ball. It's Craig Brathwaite and Chandrapal. First up is Mohammad Siraj. And he's bowling to Brathwaite. First one right up for Craig Brathwaite. Plays it well, plays it on the onside. We'll get a boundary here. The first one for Brathwaite as well as for the West Indies side.
He takes him on. Moment of aggression and intent. It's a boundary for Brathwaite. Gone. Cleaned up. First wicket for Ashwin and for India. It's a classical off-spinner's wicket. And Ashwin gets Chandrapal.
First wicket falls for the West Indies for 12, 31 for 1.
An expansion of it, this time through square leg. That's a fault now, and it should be a second for Ashwin. Brathwaite going across the line, and that's challenging the outer half of the bat. Fifth time he's gotten Brathwaite in Test cricket. What a champion bowler.
West Indies lose their captain for just 20. West Indies 38 for 2.
Senior enough that he holds that vice captaincy post. Yeah, you see, that opens up that offside. Has it carried? It might just, if it is, it's the first catch in Test match cricket for Ishan Kishan. The umpires will consult and maybe send it up. He was convinced, everyone else is convinced that he's nicked it and it's carried. 418 runs in the Under-19 World Cup in 2018, the same World Cup that Shubman Gill dominated, who's standing at slip. And he's off the mark straight away in Test cricket.
Is that another one? Is that another one? No, just away possibly. Just away. Right on cue, Pragyan. Over number 1, he picked up 1. Over number 2, first ball, he could have picked up another. Is he being skiddy, Pragyan, as you look at a nice looking boundary there? It's Jadeja now. And the first one is hit quite well by Ali Katanaze. Playing his first test match, has shown a lot of confidence. Plays it well, catch it as the call, it goes over the fielder, stationed at kind of mid-off, misses this one, he'll get a boundary. Oh, has he taken it? It seemed as if it had crossed Mohammad Siraj, but that has been a wonderful grab.
Blackwood might be very disappointed because he has to go, but that's a fantastic catch.
So Blackwood goes back to the pavilion for 14, is 68 for 4, and that is lunch. So splendid session comes to an end for India. This session, 28 overs were bowled. West Indies managed to put 68 on board, but in the bargain, they've also lost 4 wickets.
The morning session obviously has gone to India, and at the luncheon break, a 68 for 4. Not very good on the part of the West Indies, but very good for India.
Very pleasant. Jaidev Unadkat thought about essaying the dive. Another one gone. Another catch for Ishan Kishan on Test match debut. And things continue to spiral for the West Indies.
George will sleep a short stay. He's gone for 2. West Indies struggling at the moment. 76 for 5.
Languid, lanky figure of Jason Holder strides to the middle. This guy has talent. Many have high hopes for Alec Athanase.
Plays it well, manages to connect this one. Has it gone all the way? Well, that's a boundary. Long time coming for West Indies. Oh, much better. Oh, superb bowling from R. Ashwin.
Nice, Ash. This is how you need to bat.
This is another BT blow from Jason Holder. That's much better from both of them. So 2 boundaries in this over.
Slug swept, wonderfully struck by Alec Athanase, all the way for 6. Confident strike, and they're loving it. 117 for 5. In the air, fielder under it, wicket, another one falls for the West Indies. Siraj, well, his persistence pays off. The first for him.
Partnership broken. Holder goes for just 18. West Indies now 117 for 6.
Best of 86 in Test match cricket. Couple half centuries he's got. Has some batting ability. Ahead of Rakeem Cornwall, interestingly. Top shot. Gets off the mark with a boundary.
There's another one. It's all too easy for R. Ashwin and India. Nalsari Joseph's stay at the crease is a short one.
West Indies now 124 for 7.
The return of Rakeem Cornwall to the West Indies Test side. Now in the air, Shardul Thakur takes it. Promise of a half century on Test debut. The dream is broken for Alec Athanase. Still a wonderful innings, but he holds out to give R. Ashwin his 4th.
It's an innings of promise, 47 on Test match debut. The West Indies now 129 for 8.
Senior statesman now in this West Indies side. Beautiful from Cornwall. Jadeja will give chase. If anyone can stop it, he can. It was hit so well that even Jadeja can't. First boundary to Cornwall.
Over.
137 for 8. And Richard Kettleborough confirms that it is time for tea. Yet another session that India would be very happy with. 4 wickets in the first session, and they've backed that up with 4 in this one. Run rate kept under wraps.
It's another session that has well and truly belonged to Team India. Wonderful effort from their bowlers, but having said that, Alec Athanase was somebody who fought long and hard.
Inside out is where Cornwall is so good when we see him play the regional game. Found the gap. Is it Pat first? That's what India think. Is it Pat first? Where's Rohit? Yeah, go for it. Murray Erasmus, over to you.
Impact in line, and it's hitting the stumps, Richard. You'll have to reverse your decision.
Good use of the technology. One of the great additions to the game. And Jadeja has another one.
Roach goes for just 1. West Indies 147 for 9.
Jamel Warrican joins Rakeem Cornwall.
Come on, boy.
Looks as though he's caught it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a review for a catch.
Thank you. I have a decision for the big screen.
But now we have confirmation that it is out. So Ravichandran Ashwin has his 33rd 5-wicket haul, his 5th against the West Indies. 5 for 60 on the first day of a test match here in Dominica.
It's a fine performance from the Indian bowlers, but having said that, it was West Indies that had the advantage in the sense that they won the toss and they decided that they were going to have a bat first. And Alec Athanaze was one of the stars as far as this innings was concerned.
Just his average overall in test match cricket has been growing, and against the West Indies he's been particularly effective. A wonderful first-class career. White ball cricket, 50-over cricket, he's been outstanding, and T20 cricket this year in the IPL.
261 wickets for Kemar Roach.
Pulled away onside. Confident appeal from Alzari and the West Indies. Unmoved the umpire.
They're pretty confident. Are they going to go upstairs? They have.
Pitch shots are off, impact is in line, and it's umpire's call on the stumps, so you can stay with your original not out.
Very, very close. Pushed away through that cover point region. Too easy for Rohit Sharma. Cut away.
And that's the versatility that Samuel Badri speaks of. Solid in defense, but plays an attacking shot without issue. Lovely. Just lovely from Rohit Sharma. And he'll help himself to 4.
Firmly struck. A wonderful strike from Rohit Sharma.
Finding the gap was critical to the effectiveness of that shot. More runs. He made that room for himself quite wonderfully well, Jaiswal. Could go round the wicket and just ask him to play a little bit more. That's an option for some bowlers. The umpire's not happy with the drizzle. Understandably, it's getting a bit heavier. In fact, the ground staff are caught sleeping here.
Now they're running to get the covers, the ground staff. Probably didn't realize the rain was here upon us.
That's beautiful. Played it under his eye line, Jaiswal, and got the result. There's that reverse sweep just before close of play. Courageous, you can say, from Jaiswal. That's the end of the over, end of the day's play. Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal doing a brilliant job with the bat. 80 without loss in the 23 overs remaining in the day's play.
So we've had 230 runs scored today in 87.3 overs. Seen 10 wickets fall, all 10 those wickets of West Indies.
Total domination, all 3 sessions, you can safely say, going in favor of India. India still trail by 70 runs. The real headline, of course, the return of Ravichandran Ashwin to the Indian Test side. Another 5-wicket haul in Test match cricket and full control on day 1.